Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Desert View Hospital and Mountain Valley Physicians Group. Don't put your health on hold. We have time for you. Call us to schedule your appointment. 775-751-7100.
Welcome back to News 46. The Nye County Sheriff's has issued an update press release regarding an arrest of one of the two suspects in the home invasion robbery that occurred Sunday night on Marne Street.
Captured was 40-year-old Van Morris Farmer of Pahrump, Nevada. He has been charged with robbery with a deadly weapon, assault with a deadly weapon, kidnapping, and grand larceny. According to the Nye County Sheriff's Office press release, detectives received information that a black male sought in the robbery on Marne Street on Sunday night was Van Morris Farmer. He was located at his residence here in Pahrump and taken into custody. He was subsequently booked into the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center on those charges. Joshua Oliveira, 24 years old, is still wanted by the Nye County Sheriff's Office on charges relating to this incident. If you have any information regarding to the whereabouts of Joshua Oliveira, or any other information regarding this case, you're urged to contact the Nye County Sheriff's Office at 751-7000. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Well, two Clark County commissioners today rejected two tax hike proposals to provide more funding for Metro and other Las Vegas area law enforcement departments. There were not enough votes for either a 0.075 or 0.15% increase for Clark County sales tax. Metro Sheriff Doug Gillespie was visibly angry that neither plan passed. The More Cops bill was one of the pieces that legislation that failed to pass during the 2013 Nevada legislative session. Governor Brian Sandoval called the Assembly and Senate into special session to approve the bill. Well, the trek for those traveling through northern Mexico remains dangerous. Police rescued 73 people who were being held hostage in the border city of Reynosa. The victims had been kidnapped from buses or bus terminals, and about half were Central Americans. A majority of the victims were migrants on their way north to the United States. Some of the kidnapped victims were held for as long as 4 months. Well, Mance Elementary School Principal Kyle Lindenberg got dressed up like Johnny Appleseed to encourage kids to read.
Johnny Chapman, he planted apple trees, lots and lots of apple trees. So people start calling him Johnny Appleseed. Very good. On and on and on. Can you believe how long he walked? Soon his clothes became ragged like they are right now. Look at those. They got ribs in them. Kind of a little history thing on Johnny Appleseed. We had Miss Freeman came to me about a month ago and asked me if I'd be willing to dress up and kind of act out a little skit about Johnny Appleseed and read a book to the class. But if they ask me anything for the kids to get them to relate well to a history event, and they're working on Johnny Appleseed right now. So, you know, what's a half hour here, half hour there to be able to do something for the kids. So.
And who did all the costume designing?
I was digging through a lot of my clothes that seem to not fit very much anymore, or they're starting to wear out last night at home, and I had some homework to do this weekend. I had to do some research on Johnny Appleseed, Johnny Chapman, and so that way I could find out where he was born, what his brother's name, his dad, and kind of a history of him. So I had my own homework this weekend. So.
And each of the children get a commemorative.
Absolutely, to get to take home a little bit of an apple. Ms. Freeman was able to work with one of the local stores here and get a discount on some of the apples that we could use here for the demonstration and the storybook telling. So.
And I do apologize. That was Kyle Lindberg. And here's Angela Miles with today's first business brief.
This is the first business brief for Tuesday, October 2nd. I'm Angela Miles. Not only is there a partial government shutdown, but by failing to pass a budget by midnight Monday, Congress also allowed the federal farm bill to expire, meaning during the next few months, milk prices could soar to $6 per gallon. Trading and exporting our food will run out of funding. Low-income senior citizens, mothers, and babies will be denied healthy food, and disaster insurance for farmers will go unpaid. The United States Postal Service has defaulted again on its debt. It's the third time the USPS has missed a payment in the past year. The agency has repeatedly asked Congress to amend a law that requires it to prepay benefits for retiring employees. And Amazon will hire 70,000 full-time workers this holiday season. Thousands of those hires will become permanent employees. That's a First Business Brief. I'm Angela Miles.
Well, folks, keep it here because we're going to have your weather with Noah Began right after these messages.
News 46 weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump. Local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today we're looking at sunny skies with a high of 87 degrees. That's also our average temperature for today. Winds will be coming from the south-southwest at 6 miles per hour with gusts up to 14 miles per hour. The UV index is at 7. Humidity is at 12% today. Sunrise was at 6:39 a.m. and the record high in 1978 was 103 degrees. Tonight we're looking at clear skies with a low of 57 degrees and an average temperature of 66 degrees. Winds will be coming from the south at 5 miles per hour with gusts up to 8 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 27%. Sunset will be at 6:27 p.m. and the record low in 1971 was 42 degrees. Tomorrow we're looking at sunny skies with a high of 86 degrees and a low of 54 degrees. Winds will be coming from the south-southwest at 8 miles per hour with gusts up to 13 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 22%. Sunrise will be at 6:40 a.m. and the UV index is 7, which is very high. For our 7-day forecast, looks like a mostly sunny week. Your high temperatures will be ranging from the mid-80s to the mid-70s, and your low temperatures will be ranging from the mid-50s to the mid-40s.
Well, it looks like we're going to have some awesome weather for the coming week. And before we say goodnight, I'd like to give a special thank you to Donica for watching us every night. Thank you. Well, folks, that does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Monique Mitchell, and from everyone up here at News 46, we wish you a safe night, and we'll see you here again tomorrow. Until then, good night.